So hey everyone, some very important news. Binance just transferred 200 million from their wallet to another wallet. Now what we can see here is this is massive. Now be sure to drop a like, be sure to subscribe because this is some important news. So we can see, whoa, okay, now this is something. 30 trillion, 200 million being transferred here. It's being bought up and, it got transferred from one wallet on Binance to another. And we can see maybe an exchange purchased some. And this is the most possible theory, and exchanges know what's coming up with Shiba Inu. I think this is a pretty good indicator that something is coming. This was posted yesterday. It went from Binance Wallet 14 to 16, and we can see that that's quite a purchase. And what is this guy investing? He's already won capitalism. So, of course, I think it says Binance, and Binance bought that much. It would mention they're already going to buy 30 trillion, and they bought that. They're already going for that. Crypto is buying a ton too, and if I don't know if they already did it or not. So big exchanges are preparing for Shiba Inu exploding in price. I think this clearly tells you, but that 200 million is a lot of money, especially in Shiba Inu coins, and people just are super excited about this one. And why exactly did Binance and so many big exchanges buy such a big amount? I honestly, with 200 million, I'd buy everyone a house that's watching this video. But let's get to the basics here. Let's see what's actually going on. So Bitcoin will go all the way to 160,000. So imagine what will happen with Shiba Inu after a Shiba swap in the long run. And the highs for Bitcoin are yet to be seen this year. And we can see that it's going to go all the way 160K. And yes, that's pretty exciting to see. So if we check the video over here, it's
like a spring, right?
He's saying that Bitcoin will go up to 160K. We're going to be seeing a big rebound, and that's something I want to see. That's something I love. All through, the price of Bitcoin continues to hover around 30,000 or 40,000. Industry experts are noting that this is a bullish long-term view. So they have been already saying that we're very near a dip, and we could be seeing massive increases. To put it in perspective, chief executive and co-founder of Celsius, the centralized cryptocurrency lending platform, told Cointelegraph at Bitcoin 2021 in Miami that he sees Bitcoin reaching 160K this year. So these are some big words, or possibly a bit lower. So we haven't seen the highs yet for 2021, and that was just the start. The 60K was just the big start. And McKinsey feature remarked that the crypto market was bound for a correction following Bitcoin's recent all-time high of 63,000. When you go too high, too fast, you're bound for a correction. You can see my tweets in both March and February. We're going to have a crash. We're going to have a correction. I predicted 30,000. Bitcoin is like spring. We stretch it too much and we put it too much leverage. Too many people get greedy. And that's exactly what happens. People start buying a lot of, buying Shib is good in my honest opinion, not financial advice, but we can see Elon Musk is manipulating the market. That's what he said. In addition to discussing the price of Bitcoin, McKinsey commented on Elon Musk's recent tweets about Bitcoin. He said Musk is not helping the crypto community, but rather manipulating the market. As such, he noted that Musk is simply a tourist in the land of crypto. Now, I have no comments on that, but he also noted that Tesla accepting Bitcoin payments will benefit Musk, but not consumers. And that's definitely true. As Bitcoin grows, you pay for your Tesla, you pay maybe 100K in Bitcoin because you get extremely rich from Shiba Inu. And then when you pay that, Bitcoin will be 300K at some point. If the richest guy in the world is willing to exchange Bitcoin for Tesla, you have to ask yourself, who's getting the good deal? The minute you buy that Tesla, it's worth less than what you paid for, but Bitcoin is going to continue to increase in value. So that transaction is good for Elon, but it's not good for you. So Celsius moves business operations to the US, and we can see here, told Cointelegraph that Celsius will be moving its business operations and that he's sure that Bitcoin will be reaching 160K. So this will be big news. We will be having a big transition right now. And if this is true, Shiba Inu will simply explode. Now, if we also check here, Bitcoin price very near bottom within 30K dip and says bullish institutional report. So draws attention to the 2.3 billion options expiry with a potential change in sentiment coming thereafter. So we could be seeing some big changes. And Bitcoin macro view remains the same, plummeted below 30K. We can see that Bitcoin to close lower, diving down 28% after failing to break 42 late last week. we can see that the uncertainty is 2.3 billion end of the quarter Bitcoin options, which is set to expire on Friday, particularly brooding to add volatility in the markets. And, there's a study out there that's saying that we're actually going to grow. So not all bad news, even if it dips, it's actually good news. A lot of people have been asking that the price is dropping, yet there's so many updates for Shib. For anyone that's calling, Shib dropping, just stay patient right now, everyone. We're in this together. So Coin Central is staying together and being strong right now for Shiba Inu. Not everyone is convinced that 28K floor last seen on Tuesday will be the last of Bitcoin bearish, but we could be seeing institutions saying that traders may welcome any chance to take stock after a week's events. In the past 24 hours, over 1 billion in positions was liquidated by rapid price movements. And yes, a lot of things are coming in. MicroStrategy is stepping in to cover the supply at 30,000. There's still a little left to fuel the skeptics' view on an apocalyptic market correction. So a lot of these smaller coins are dying, but Bitcoin and Shiba Inu staying strong. Because Shiba Inu is staying at the same price right now, I think this clearly tells you that Shiba Inu has a lot of potential. But beating Bitcoin, why some traders don't even care. So we can see over here that don't even care about the USD price. It's all about the Bitcoin for holders who don't intend to cash out anytime soon. And when the king of cryptocurrencies soar, there's room for shabbiest bad coins to punch their way above weight. And it definitely does tell you if Shiba Inu is still alive, it's not a bad coin, it's a good coin. And when Bitcoin stumbles, then the best alts, take a hit, and some of them even die. Sadly, a lot of smaller coins just die. And many traders within the crypto markets are relatively unfazed by the decrease in the US dollar value of their holdings because they trade almost exclusively against Bitcoin on the key exchanges where liquidity of the Bitcoin may be attractive on the same stablecoin player. So some traders don't even care about the prices, they just want that beautiful, beautiful Bitcoin. And what we're seeing so far, we are going to be seeing a lot more positive news for Bitcoin in the future. So it's all correlated, and I definitely could see that Bitcoin will bounce back. Now, one big thing you have to note is we're approaching a dip, and a lot of these bad cryptocurrencies will die, but Shiba Inu is going to be strong as ever. It's staying strong. Even in the dips, it's actually green. It's one of the only coins that's staying stable, and I think this tells you a lot. This tells you so much. And on Friday, it was again El Salvador and Bitcoin. It's lost spotlight after President announced that every eligible citizen would receive $33 in Bitcoin downloading its wallet. So institutional bullishness, meanwhile, came in the form of purpose of Bitcoin ETF, which continued to add its assets under management through the price drip. So every single news either drops the price or increases the price every single day. But in the future, we're going to be seeing more updates for this. Altcoins were flat with no single asset managing to break out the established trading zone. So the mood among many traders remains skewed to the cautious side after Bitcoin failed to reach a 37K target. So don't be sad if the price is dropping, everyone. We will be seeing more drops, and this is the price you have to pay to stay rich at the end. Not financial advice. But we can see here that if institutions are buying, if Binance is buying 200 million, what the hell? Okay, this is not a small investment, and I think this clearly tells you that someone is a trillionaire here. 30 trillion coins. Are you kidding me? That's a big number, and I think in the future Binance is going to be one of the richest out there. It definitely does tell you that there's a lot of money in Shiba Inu, and there's still a lot of to be made. So definitely keep strong here. Be sure to check out my other news. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and see you until next time.